Alright, so in case you haven't seen, Playboi Carti just announced his Antagonist 2.0 tour. Looks like he's going back on tour right after the tour with The Weeknd, which honestly is pretty fast. Wasn't really expecting that, but I'm not really gonna hate. Whatever, it is what it is. Honestly, my first reaction is to laugh because they called it the Antagonist 2.0 tour, even though that they never did the first one. They canceled that shit on our ass, so I don't know how they had the nerve to call it the 2.0 tour, but here we are. Another thing of note too is Ken did cancel his tour for this tour. I literally had tickets to see Ken like 2 weeks ago, and he canceled that whole tour. I'm assuming because of low sales and because of this tour as well, so that's something to note as well. I saw a lot of people online mentioning this basically confirms that Apollo Red is Opium as well, which I did think was pretty interesting that he made it on this tour. Definitely did not expect that. I'm gonna be honest here, I haven't really heard like any Apollo Red music, so I don't really have an opinion. He could be amazing, he could be ass, I honestly have no idea. Now, at the time of recording this, tickets did drop today for the pre-sale. I did take a quick look. The prices, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they were looking like a little too much. I don't know what Carti is doing, but bro, I'm not trying to pay like over $250 to see you. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm sorry. I get that it's like all of Opium, like you can see Ken, Lone, Homicide, and Carti, but like, bro, these prices of these tours recently are just not it. I can't do it, bro. I can't. For real, I'll probably just try to snipe a ticket closer to the date, see if someone can't go or something and I could snag a cheap ticket, but there's just no way I'm paying the straight up price or any resale prices. That's just not happening. In terms of the tour itself, it does look like they're doing arenas, so it is pretty big. I'm not really sure if Carti's gonna be able to sell out the arenas. I'm assuming with Ken and Lone as well, they should be able to pull it off, but it's definitely an interesting thing to note there as well. Overall, I'd say I am pretty excited. I mean, he had me sitting there waiting for the ticket drop. I just didn't end up buying them, but I would like to go if I can. I have seen Carti twice now. The first time was actually back like post self-title before Die Lit, I believe, or maybe even right after Die Lit. It was so long ago. And then I just saw him on the Weeknd's tour as well. So I'm not exactly jumping out of my seat to see Carti, but I would like to see all the Opium guys together. I think that would be a pretty cool show. So hopefully they can make some shit work or lower the damn prices or something. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room is the fact that they never did the Antagonist 1.0 tour. So who knows if this is even actually going to happen. I mean, Carti is literally the king of doing random ass shit. So you might have tickets, you might walk in the damn show, and they might cancel that shit on your ass. You never know with Carti, bro, to be honest. Now, here's the real question. What is actually going to be the order of who is performing? I mean, you kind of assume Apollo Red, then Homicide Gang, then Lone, then Ken, then Carti, which like seems like it makes the most sense. But I could see a world where you have Ken go before Lone, just because, I don't know, I feel like Ken is way more exciting and just like energetic of a type of performance. So I don't know if you really want to put him and Carti back to back. It might be better to space it out and have Lone perform first and then have Ken go, but that's just my opinion. Do I think it'll be a good show? Oh, for sure. I just don't know if I'm trying to pay like $300 to go see it. That's the only problem. I mean, dude, I was looking at like the higher up, like 300 section or whatever. Dude, that shit was still like almost $200. Like, what are we doing here? Now, obviously, that's not really a Carti problem per se. It's more of an industry problem. But I do still think that like artists on Carti's level have the power to set or at least influence the ticket prices and stuff like that. So I think if he really wanted it to be cheaper, he could have. He just doesn't give a fuck, to be honest. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments, bro. Drop your thoughts on the tour in general. Like, if you actually think he's going to do it, drop a like. I got more stuff coming soon. I'm just been recording on my phone now, so definitely a lot easier. Might not sound as good, but I think it's worth it in the end. Peace.